Basically, they borrowed for 2 weeks about 100 inmates from the Santa Rita County Jail and had them sit underground to test whether or not living in fallout shelters was going to be easy or hard, or what was going to happen when you got that many people together. This experiment was one of the first with this particular type of bomb shelter. It wasn't really a bomb shelter, it was a fallout shelter. It wasn't supposed to protect them from an explosion, just someplace to hang out while the radiation half-life made it down and diminish so that they could go back out into the fresh air. So they came away with a couple of conclusions. One is that after about 48 hours, that was the period when everybody was having a hard time settling in. After that 48 hours, everybody seemed to have figured out how to work together and how to get along together. And they got into a routine, and the routine was eating, sleeping, playing cards, talking. But it was interesting that they published the scientific paper afterwards talking about the results and saying that this proves that you can go underground with 100 people in a small fallout shelter for 2 weeks without too many issues. So remember, they're inmates, they're prisoners. They're in the county jail for a certain amount of time. They see living in this fallout shelter as something beneficial. They're going to get their sentence reduced if they make it through. And in fact, during the course of the 2 weeks, 2 of the inmates, actually their sentences ran out. And they were asked, do you want to leave? And they said, no, I want to stay here with these guys. I want to see this through. So they stayed, and they were part of the crowd that came out at the end of the experiment.